teachers are often second parents for their students. But what happens when they start acting out? Even though a slap across the head isn't proper protocol these days, it probably has crossed a few teachers' minds at their toughest times.
A teacher seen on video hitting a student.
In reality, bad teachers are pretty rare, but they do exist. Some have even taken it too far, just like a 6th grade teacher who got caught sexually assaulting her student. Grab some popcorn and stay tuned to these 3 stories of teachers who took it just too far and got what they deserved. Let's start with Brittany Ann Zamora. On March 21, 2018, an incident was reported to the Goodyear Police Department about a 27-year-old named Brittany Zamora, who was an award-winning teacher, surprisingly enough.
Yep, I'm on. So as I said before, this officer has a body cam on him as well, so just to make you feel more comfortable.
The 6th grade teacher at La Brisas Academy in Goodyear was arrested after a parent discovered text conversations between Zamora and a male student revealing sexual activities both inside and outside of the school. Zamora even had to have her jewelry removed after she tried hurting herself with it.
That's gonna hurt me, poke me, stick me, Brittany.
What?
Do you have anything on you that's gonna hurt me, poke me, stick me, anything like that?
No.
Anything dangerous? No weapons? Okay.
Can I take my ring off?
Yeah, can you?
Yes. Am I gonna be able to put it back on?
Yeah, you will. This is your personal property. So everything that goes in this bag.
Okay.
I'm gonna take your necklace off as well. So we'll document it.
Can you unhandcuff me so I can take my belly button ring out?
Your what?
My belly button.
We'll let you. We'll do that at the jail.
Okay.
Zamora was clearly embarrassed by the situation. She obeyed what the officers requested without resisting. She was helped into the vehicle and was so passive she had her seatbelt buckled for her without any resistance and was taken to the police station after her jewelry was removed.
Sorry, he wasn't on the phone. Yeah. There we go.
What happens with my car?
We're gonna tow your car,
Okay.
and whenever we're gonna bring you down to our station. Okay, you're gonna speak to a detective, and they'll kind of explain what's gonna happen.
Zamora was shown to her cell where she would remain until her court appearance.
No.
I don't know.
And there's no way I can call my husband or anything?
They'll talk to you and everything, explain what they're doing, but just sit tight, okay?
Zamora was charged with the top counts of child molestation, possession of harmful materials, and 9 counts of sexual conduct with a minor and was sentenced to 20 years imprisonment. If you think this horrific act was sick enough, then you haven't seen what the next person did to young toddlers. On August 15, 2023, an incident was reported to the Fairborn Police Department where a daycare worker, Michaela Curry, was caught assaulting children under her care. It was reported that she was abusively smacking their heads and pushing them hard to the ground. She was arrested and the police explained why as they walked her down the street from the daycare.
You go ahead and turn around for me. Can you turn around for me? Thank you. Hands behind your back. Okay. Let's go down over here, okay?
I'll chat with the family real quick.
Annie, can you grab my shoes?
Yep. We can grab shoes right now.
Can we get shoes?
Yeah, sure. Okay. We're just gonna hang out down there real quick.
I'll explain.
We'll walk down. Yeah, I'll explain everything to you, okay? You just want to walk real quick?
Dude, do we have slides?
The cops didn't beat around the bush when it came to explaining. He quickly let Michaela know that she had been arrested for child endangerment.
So it looks like you got a warrant, okay? It's gonna be for child endangerment.
Someone who could commit such an act against little toddlers would not hesitate to attack older people. So the police immediately request that she surrender any weapon she had on herself.
Do you have anything on you that's gonna poke or stick me? Any weapons, anything like that? Okay.
Can I leave my glasses here, though?
Yeah, absolutely. Sure. So we are gonna have to place you under arrest, okay? We'll take you to Greene County.
Although Michaela had nothing on herself, the police didn't trust her so easily, especially since they could see how easily she lied before.
Alright, you got nothing else on you? No. Okay. So I'm just going to warn you right now. If you do have anything else on you and they find it at Greene County, because you're going to have to go through like a scanner and all that. If you have anything on you, that's going to be an additional charge. If you do have something on you right now, we can just deal with it. We can squash it.
Michaela informed the police that this was her first time getting into trouble as they were trying to get her phone and wallet, but they didn't let that slow them down.
Okay. Phone and wallet, and then could you take these inside? Thanks. Okay. We'll wait for them to get your shoes before I bring the car around, okay?
Okay. Do you have any idea how long I've been here? This is legitimately my first time being in
any trouble.
Michaela was then assisted into a police van and sent to the police station.
You alright?
Yep. Just whack me.
Michaela was charged with 9 counts of first-degree assault and endangering children. She received a year of imprisonment, 3 days of jail credit, and an order to pay court costs. Does it end there? Not at all. Students love to take advantage of substitute teachers for no reason. But what about the substitute teachers that are pure evil? A good example is Yassine Asher, who thankfully wasn't a permanent teacher yet, but definitely left his mark on the profession. On July 14, 2021, Yassine was accused of molesting 9 girls in 3 different elementary schools where he worked as a substitute teacher. After he was exposed by the parents of the victims, Yassine was arrested and questioned by authorities.
I just want you to be, you've been cooperative with me throughout this investigation, and wanted to talk to you about it.
He was accused of inappropriately touching young girls who are said to be under 12 years old at the schools where he taught. He was made to narrate what transpired that day by the investigator.
Teacher that day?
21st. What day was it?
Thursday.
What's the substitute?
Okay. Saying that you touched her inappropriately. Do you remember that incident?
No.
You didn't touch a student.
However, Yassine refused to admit that he touched a student inappropriately. He was reminded of his statements from the earlier investigation, and that alone was sufficient enough to land him in jail.
Possibly you don't remember her name. But did you touch anybody on February 21st? Because you see, before you told me that you touched the student.
According to the investigator, just 1 victim came forward during the previous interrogation, but another victim immediately came forward after that, and based on the current situation, there may be more victims because Yassine worked in other schools.
Said before. So now another student's popping up. And I have a feeling that there might be even more. So I need you to be honest with me, because you can hide something for so long, and then
Yassine remained silent for a while, but the officer continued asking him questions until he spoke up.
what have you been doing this for? Saying that you put your hands inside her pants and her buttocks, her butt.
No.
The investigator was suspicious of Yassine's tactics because he was attempting to deny what he revealed in an earlier interview. Because let's face it, the officers knew there was no way 3 different schools would conspire against a substitute teacher with such serious allegations.
So these kids are all making that up?
No.
You tell me the whole school's gonna make something up?
No, I'm telling the truth.
Despite Yassine's denials, the cop goes over the incident again, as she relates what she believes Yassine did to the minor girls.
You touched her butt inside of her pants.
At this point, the investigator was so determined to discover the truth that she considered using a lie detector during the interview. Yassine didn't want to talk, but the only excuse he gave was that he was terrified of jail when the truth was revealed is more like it.
Are you willing to take a lie detector test? It's really a stress voice analysis test, but people kind of refer to it as a possible lie detector test. Would you be willing to take something like that?
No.
Why? Why?
It would hurt this way.
How is it gonna hurt you? It's not painful. Or you're afraid because you're not being honest with me.
No.
At this point, the investigation has been going back and forth for a long time, mainly because Yassine didn't want to talk. The investigator even tried talking to him about karma, but there was still no change.
Believe in karma? How would you like it if it happened to one of your nieces or nephews? Or you when you were little? Or your family members?
Won't feel good.
But you're sitting there and instead you're not sorry. You say you're sorry, you're not sorry. Because you're not being completely honest with me. If somebody's truly sorry and wants forgiveness with anybody, you will be honest.
After a long silence, the investigator started talking about video evidence, and Yassine sat there staring in shock.
You know I'm gonna find out. You know I'm gonna start pulling surveillance. Now you're just gonna make me work harder for it.
I really didn't do that.
Yassine appeared to have underestimated the investigative capabilities of the officers. Yassine tried to admit his wrongdoings, but the officer intensified the interrogation to make Yassine finally break.
What you did? Tell me what happened.
Touched her butt.
Inside her pants?
Yeah.
What is she saying? Something about it's cold or it was cold? Where did that happen? Outside or inside?
So,
Behind the desk or somewhere else?
was that desk?
The officer probed him further, and he confessed all that had happened.
Beef.
And what?
New jeans.
Huh? And what else?
T-shirt.
So how did you put your hands inside her pants? How did that happen?
She was wearing a skirt.
She's wearing what?
A skirt.
I think you said jeans.
I thought.
What kind of skirt? Was it a jean skirt or was it something else?
I think it's a jean skirt.
Okay, so how did that happen?
It was at the desk.
Okay, but what happened?
She came up to me, asked me a question. Told her to get your assignment and come here.
Okay. No what happened?
And tried to touch her.
But how? Where do you put your hand?
In the back.
And you slid it down, or was it from underneath her skirt, or was it from above?
It's from above.
Yassine was accused of 4 counts of sexual assault and will serve 8 years for each count. In addition, he is now classified as a sexual predator and will be deported after serving his sentence. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more fascinating ones.